Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. I hope you all alright and having good day. We are here to do another episode of Oculus Quest Showcase, my show in which I'm looking at all the upcoming Oculus Quest games. The rules are simple, the games have to be confirmed for the Quest. Also, there is, you can see same game in multiple episodes, but there is always gonna be new footage. And also, some trailers are not from the Quest version, but if they not, I'm gonna let you know in the video. And that is because the game might be announced, might be a port, and there is no Quest trailer yet. But anyway, let's just jump into it, and right away we're gonna start from the Wizards Dark Times from Carbon Studio. Original Wizards was awesome, like a medieval fantasy arcade fighting / magic creating game, and this one expanding on it and kind of putting a bit more darker tone on the formula. Okay, moving on to the next game, and this is Guardians VR. Currently in the beta, the developers testing it. You can be the part of the beta if you want. All you need to do is go to Discord and apply. But the meaning and the message of the Guardians VR is simple. It's a real-time strategy combined with first-person shooter. And this combination altogether helps you create a very nice epic battles against some alien race, because as we know, aliens invading planets in order to destroy them, they are always evil, but thanks to your skills, then you can fight them like that, in VR, of course. The game is announced for a PC VR headset, so that means it's gonna come to Steam as well as Oculus Store. But also it's gonna come to the Oculus Quest store as well, because Quest version is also announced. I'm glad the developers doing the beta. I think quite few people joined in now, but thanks to the beta, of course, all the bits and bobs what are not good or all the bugs what are annoying can be ironed out before the final release. And now listen, speaking about the final release, sadly there is no release date yet, still have to wait, but listen, nevertheless stay tuned to the channel, and as soon as I know the release date or any info about it, I will be letting you know. But also go to their Discord, go check out the game, and maybe if you want to join the beta and check out the game for yourself. Once you go down there, they're gonna give you all the details how to download this game. So that was the Guardians, looks very nice, another shooter with a spin, I take it. But now let's move on to the next game, which is returning to the show once again. A Green Hell, a very good announcement for Oculus Quest. So this game is out on PC. It's kind of like a survival game in the rainforest. So don't die, build, explore, farm, hunt, fish, anything you want to do. So if you are a fan of the games like maybe The Forest, for example, then Green Hell, you might enjoy that one as well. This is, apart from surviving, it's gonna play games with your mind, so keep that in your mind. But anyway, let's just check out one of the trailers. Of course, Oculus trailer is not in existence, but I'm assuming this game gonna translate nicely in VR, might not be as graphically advanced of course, but not looking far. When I check out Blair Witch, playing it on PC or on PlayStation, I still gonna choose the Quest version over it because VR just adding so much to it. Anyway, let's have a look.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, you can come up.
Jake, I know this might sound stupid under the circumstances, but I am glad we came back here.
Yeah, the place is beautiful.
Still, we can't forget what we came here for in the first place.
All right, let's focus on the goal. Come on!
I need you here. Jake, please. Please answer me.
And now coming from the Vertigo games, lately delayed Traffic Jams. This is a game in which you're gonna be controlling the traffic, therefore it takes its name like that, very simple. But it's not as simple as it sounds, because this controlling the traffic gets quite hectic. So you've got tons of hazards you need to look for, you've got tons of challenges, and as the game progresses, of course, things gonna get harder. Apparently, it's starting in like a nice, quiet location. Eventually, you go into bigger cities, bigger locations, the more hazards arriving, even some aliens, I don't know, people carrying glass, so cars must not crash to them. And all in all, it all becomes a bit chaotic experience, which means it's gonna be fun. So the game meant to come out last year, but sadly that wasn't the case, they couldn't do it. I'm assuming pretty much like everyone, they probably got slowed down because of the pandemic, but also what I like is that this studio found itself a very, very good publisher, which is Vertigo Games. We know those dudes from Arizona Sunshine, they published Fisherman's Tale, they soon gonna publish Mask Maker, I think, as well, so they got quite few games, and of course they got one big one in the development, which is After the Fall, but sadly we don't have release date for that one. It's coming to PC and PSVR, no word on Quest version. But nevertheless, as of now, another of their cool titles what they gonna publish is Traffic Jams, a very nice colorful game and looks fun as well. But anyway, now here we have it, a trailer, gameplay trailer from Distortion VR. So this is coming from a single developer. He's working on this game for a while. It's going to take him a bit longer than expected. What's happened is he took this game to Kickstarter, but sadly the goal what he wanted to reach wasn't reached. I'm assuming partially because it went to Kickstarter at similar time as Elysia, and as we know, Elysia is a game that we cannot wait for, so maybe that's why, but nevertheless, he's not given up. He said, I'm still gonna make this game. So he's been making it for PlayStation VR and PC VR headsets, but then surprised everyone with the Oculus Quest version as well, and this trailer looks pretty neat. So this is a futuristic cyberpunk game. When it comes to the story, I do not know much, there is not much details, but I know you'll be having your own apartment and then you'll be leaving this apartment to go to the city and do the missions, whatever. And what is gonna be happening, basically there is a lot of shooting involved. Now, cyberpunk aesthetics in VR looks great, you know, the neon lights, the dark environments, bit of fog, it always translates nicely to VR. And of course, shooting in VR always feels great, so I'm looking forward to see more. I had a chance to play little tech demo, there wasn't that much to do down there, but what it showed is that it might be a very interesting title. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you with the one, the only Sniper Elite VR. This one is gonna be huge. Sadly, this one do not have release date. The developers quietly working on it for quite a while now, but sadly they're not telling us when it's gonna come out. Nevertheless, they put out nice video that gives you 5 reasons why you should pick up this game. So I'm gonna shut up here and let you enjoy the video, and of course, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.
Sniper Elite in VR. Here is what it's like to be the ultimate marksman in a fully immersive VR environment. Welcome to Rebellion, where no small portion of the team has permanent imprints on our heads from VR headset straps. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell right now to make sure you never miss our new vids every week. Right, VR then. It's the ultimate level of immersion, a world that wraps around your eyes and lets you live out possibilities that you simply wouldn't be able to in reality. It's not 1943, for example, and no matter what Dr. Dre says, you can't just go around with a high-caliber rifle in your hands. Except in Sniper Elite VR, it is 1943, and you can not only stroll around carrying half of Soldier of Fortune magazine in your pockets, but use them to fire a great big hole in the Nazi war effort. With the latest trailer, we learned a thing or two about the upcoming Sniper Elite VR, so let's break it down like a good YouTube listicle should. The most obvious point to make is that Sniper Elite VR is not Sniper Elite 4 in VR. This is a totally new adventure where you play a totally new hero, featuring 18 different missions that follow the Italian resistance's fight back against the Nazis. And it's all built from the ground up to make the best use of VR's unique advantages. With that in mind, it's a first-person experience in which you're looking right through the eyes of an Italian resistance sniper and moving around wherever you please. Just as in previous Sniper Elite games, you're bobbing about between cover and stalking your targets, using sound masks and staying out of sight, only this time you're doing it in first person. And with a choice of movement options too. Some people prefer free movement, others finding teleporting more comfortable. That's a strange sentence to say out loud, but when it comes to VR, it's great to have that option to match how you play, standing up, sitting down, however you like. Carl Fairburn is a pretty flamboyant firearms expert when he wants to be, pinging off shots from distances you and I would get in a car to cover and probably have to stop for petrol halfway. But even he draws the line at dual-wielding guns in Sniper Elite 4, so the twin weapon management in Sniper Elite VR is a franchise first. It makes sense really when you think about it, doesn't it? VR frees up both hands for one-to-one control, and we've seen plenty of titles that make great use of dual-wielding pistols already. It's not the stealthiest option, as any one of John Woo's blood operas will attest, but when you're pinned down against cover, it's a hell of a way to fight your way out. If you've visited this channel or played a Sniper Elite game before, even once, you know about the uncomplicated pleasure of watching a bullet rip through another man's face in slow motion, bone fragments scattering like people reacting to street magic, X-ray vision plotting its course through a load of really fatal head bits. How would that work in VR though? Would it even work at all? Rest assured, amateur anatomists, the series' signature X-ray kill cam is alive and well in Sniper Elite VR. Completely redesigned for a virtual reality environment, which means you find yourself uncomfortably close to a Nazi's rapidly fracturing jawbone after a kill. Lovely. Just like the previous games though, it's completely optional, so you can turn it off if that all sounds a bit much. In slightly less gruesome news, what am I talking about? In much less gruesome news, we've got platforms aplenty to choose from when Sniper Elite VR arrives. PlayStation VR is on the list, and both the PlayStation Aim controller and the Move controllers are supported here, giving you options when it comes to handling your weaponry. And if you don't have either of them, or simply prefer traditional DualShock controls, that's covered as well. Steam VR's on the list, so anybody lucky enough to own one of those elusive indexes is covered, along with HTC's Vive and Oculus's Rift variants. Finally, Oculus Quest and Quest 2 users are covered, so if you've got a VR headset, chances are you've got the requisite kit for Sniper Elite VR. Good news. Here's a real game changer. When you're living in that immersive world, you've got a really granular level of control when it comes to peeking out of cover and poking a weapon out from behind an object. VR controllers track your micro movements in a uniquely detailed way, and Sniper Elite VR captures that. In the trailer, we can see the player angling their weapon out from over cover and around corners too. Not only is that mega satisfying and fantastic for placing you in the world, it also makes you look at the environment differently. Poking out from behind cover isn't quite as simple anymore as holding the aim button. You need to visualize yourself occupying that physical space, getting your gun out past cover, and then getting a bead on the enemy. And that's a little look with the old Beanos at the upcoming Sniper Elite VR.